Hey guys, this is Cory with Digital Storefronts. Just wanted to hop on real quick. I've got Andy on today. We're just going to do a really quick chat a little bit about GMBs and about how to get GMBs, especially to get clients that need to be verified. It's a really quick way and a pretty easy way to make some money. Andy's closed some deals already in his spare time. He runs another business full-time. This is not his full-time gig. So just know, like, he's doing this part-time, very part-time. We were just talking about how he only has a certain amount of time to even work with this stuff. So Andy, let us walk us through, like, I know you've closed some GMB deals. Like, walk us through, like, how did that go? How did you find the people? What did you say?
Yeah, Cory. Well, I watched the 17-minute video that you put out, the $7 video, or maybe it was I don't know exactly what it cost, but I watched that and I was like, man, this kind of makes sense. Like, let me just look some of these businesses up and make some phone calls. So literally the first day I made 4 phone calls. The fourth phone call, first guy I talked to was a roofer, right? He told me that he didn't think, he didn't think digital marketing worked. It was all word of mouth. We actually had a good conversation, and I told him I'd follow up, but I said I disagreed, right? And told him I owned a business locally, and that was important. But anyways, fourth business that I talked to, got the business owner on the phone. I kind of talked to him about his digital profile, right? So I said, hey, your digital profile is not fully built out. So from a digital marketing perspective, you're not garnering the ability to generate business. I didn't really talk about Google or Google My Business until that kind of piqued his interest.
Yeah.
And, from there, he's like, well, this year, I'm really looking to do something more. I've tried to build out a Facebook site. So we probably had a 10 to 15 minute conversation about Google reviews and about Facebook reviews and about how in today's marketplace, like, people really go to Google and to Facebook first to look and see, like, is your business legitimate, and are people willing to work with you, right? And I kind of explained to him that, hey, with my small business, I have about 40 online 5-star Google reviews, and we've really noticed that, it's really helped our business, right? And we get people that call in and they're like, hey, I was looking, I saw the reviews, and I could have choose anyone, but I chose you because it looks like people enjoy working with you. And by the way, you don't have any negative reviews, right?
Right.
Now there's some businesses that get a negative review from here and there, but so long as you don't have a ton of them. So literally this first guy, he kind of bought into that. He said, I don't know anything about this. I build cabinets. I can't do this. And I said, well, here's what I'm going to do. This was right before Christmas. I said, normally I charge $4.99 for this. This is kind of my side hustle. It's not what I do every day. I'm looking to make a little bit of extra cash for the holidays. So I will do it for you. If you sign up today, I'll do it for you for $300, $299. So I gave him $200 off. For me, it kind of gave me the confidence that I could do this, right?
Yeah.
And he immediately wanted to bring me the cash. And I said, well, no, let me get it built out for you. So we had to do the postcard, right?
Yeah.
Got that from him. And then finally, like right after the first of the year, we got it done, and I went and collected the money from him. So now I've gotten 2 other people with the GMB sites that are doing the same thing. I charged them $3.99, so I didn't do the full price because right now I'm just trying to get some people under my belt.
Yeah, trying to learn.
Trying to learn, right? Exactly. But I would say that if you're looking to do this for the first time, don't dive into directly like, hey, I want to do your GMB site.
Yeah.
I would suggest you talk about, hey, what we're trying to do is we're trying to maximize your digital marketing footprint online. And, I'm an expert on how to do that. And, for a few $100s, I can make sure to help you do that and show you how that's, not show you how it's done, do it for you, and then show you how to continue to maximize it. So now where we went with the cabinet maker guy is he wanted me to manage it for him. And I said, no, I can't do that right now. What I want you to do is I want you to work on getting 10 to 15 Google reviews.
Perfect.
So I built him a short link.
Yep.
Gave him the link, wrote him an email, and said, hey, send these to your former customers. Ask them to write you a Google review. And when you get to 10 Google reviews, call me back. So he's ranking right now with just one review.
Sweet.
And hopefully, he gets like 10 and, he can be one of my first like testimonials. So
yeah, not only that, but I mean, really the digital storefront down the road would work perfect for that guy. I don't know how much he wants to grow, how much business he can do, but it works really well for cabinets.
Yes, I think it would work well for him if he has the capacity to grow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it kind of warmed me up, and it allowed me to then go into the course. Right, I made enough money that I could justify going into the full course.
Cool part about it is you had never done anything like this before, right? This is all pretty much new to you,
except for work on the GMB for my own business. But I'd never pitched anybody to do it for them. So it was pretty easy.
I know a lot of people are asking specifically, how do you get to the business owner? It sounds like a lot of the businesses you called are kind of more of an owner-operator type company, cabinet shop, a roofer, guys that are owner-operators, they're probably answering their own phones. Is that kind of what you targeted?
I did. Initially I called a few restaurants and that didn't, that weren't verified. And none of the owners were there, right? A couple Chinese restaurants, and they said, oh, the owner will be back in a month or whatever. I'm like, okay, I need to rethink this. So I went to the owner-operator companies, roofing, this cabinet maker, a deck builder, right? Yeah. And I was talking to, the owner, right? So actually I talked to 4 companies that day, the first day. 2 were restaurants. I said, well, the heck with this. I'm going to call a roofer. So I called a roofer, and then the next one I called with this cabinet maker, and we signed him up. So
how did you get the other 2? Were they somebody you knew or something, or?
Yeah, they're they're just ones I cold called.
Nice.
So
same kind of thing.
Same kind of thing.
Called up, talked about digital footprint, talked to them a little about what they're doing, offered them a special deal kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, just kind of give them the information, ask them if they're interested, and then it just kind of evolves into a conversation about how do you market your business in 2020, right? What do you need to be doing?
Yeah, even after all of that, so you've done 3 right now, right? That you've already completed?
2 are in process, so I haven't gotten paid on the other the next 2. Yep.
The ones that you're doing, or the ones that you've done, or maybe just the one, how much time did it really take you after you closed the deal? Did it take you a while?
I hate to say, because I don't want the guy to see it, but it took me he sent me pictures. I wrote a description of the business. Okay. Yep. I put in his hours, 9 to 5, I updated his address. In total, it took less than an hour.
Sweet. So you made $400, $300 in an hour?
Yeah, and essentially an hour. And you know what? I went and met with him because he's kind of an old school kind of guy. Yeah. So I went and met with him, showed him an email. He's right here local, so
maybe even $150 an hour if you spend a couple hours working on the project.
Right. I would say if you can't get this done in 3 hours, you got a problem, right? There's not that much to do.
Yeah. Well, man, I really appreciate you taking the time. I know you're busy. I know you got to go. So I'm going to let you go, but I just appreciate you coming on, talking with me for just a minute, because I know a lot of people are trying to figure out, how do I make some extra income today? You made a few phone calls and have already closed deals. I know you're working towards your first digital storefronts, getting those up and rolling. I know just from talking to you a minute ago, you've already got clients. So we need to get you moving. We need to get you pushed and shoved.
That's right.
Because you got some really good niches that can make a lot of money for you in 2020. So we got to
make it. We got to make the money for my wife.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Not for me.
Totally understand.
Right.
Man, I appreciate you coming on today. And definitely let us know how things go, because I'm very excited to see kind of where you head in 2020. But I just want to say thank you for letting everybody know kind of what you did, because it's good to see other people having success outside of just the guys like me that have been around a while. So
yeah, thanks. Thank you, Cory, for your
appreciate
help,
you, man. You have a great day, and we'll chat, I'm sure, soon.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.